Hello, everyone. I wanted to talk to you for a moment about who's rooting for you, the power of having and being support. As a chaplain serving with the National Alliance of Black School Educators, I've learned that one of the most overlooked questions in the life of an educator is not about curriculum, data, or discipline. It's deeply personal. Who's rooting for you? Not who's evaluating you, not who's depending on you, not who's watching you, but who is genuinely, wholeheartedly, unapologetically cheering you on. See, there's a silent need for support. Educators are natural encouragers. Every day you pour into students, you can do it. I believe in you. Don't give up. But too often, the same voices that uplift others operate in environments where encouragement for them is scarce, it's inconsistent, or conditional. And for Black educators, this gap can feel even wider. You are often the representation students need, the voice in rooms where few look like you, the bridge between culture and curriculum, the advocate for equity and excellence. But in carrying all of that, who is rooting for you? And this is why it matters more than you think. Having someone in your corner is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When someone is rooting for you, your resilience is reinforced, your confidence is strengthened, your purpose is affirmed, your burdens feel lighter. Yeah. Support doesn't remove challenges, but it reminds you that you don't have to face them alone. And let's be honest, sometimes the hardest part of this work isn't the students, it's the isolation. So let's take inventory of your circle. Pause for a moment and reflect. Who celebrates your wins, even the small ones? Who checks on you without needing anything in return? Who speaks life into you when you're running on empty? If those names don't come quickly, don't panic, but do pay attention. Because while we are called to serve many, we are not called to do life without support. And here's another truth. Sometimes you have to build the circle you need. So you have to create a culture of rooting. If you don't have the support you desire, start by becoming what you seek. Encourage a colleague without being prompted. Speak someone's name in rooms of opportunity. Celebrate others without comparison. Check in, not just check up. See, when we create cultures of genuine support, we disrupt environments of competition, comparison, and quiet burnout. We shift from surviving alone to thriving together. And so let me give you a word to you Black educators out there. See, you are often expected to be strong, steady, and self-sufficient, but strength does not mean solitude. See, you deserve people who see your effort, not just your outcomes. Spaces where you don't have to explain your experience. Encouragement that is consistent, not occasional. And if no one has told you lately, let me be clear. You are doing meaningful, transformative, life-changing work, and it matters. So let me say this plainly. If no one else has said it this week, or here, how about next week? I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for your peace. I'm rooting for your growth. I'm rooting for your impact and your rest, because we all need rest. I'm rooting for the version of you that's still becoming, because we're all still becoming, right? So here's the challenge. This week or next week, let's start next week. I challenge you to do 3 intentional things. 3. Identify one person who is rooting for you and thank them. Be that person, for someone else, intentionally and sincerely, and remind yourself daily, I am worthy of support, not just responsibility. Because when we root for one another, we don't just survive this work, we transform it. So the question remains, who's rooting for you? And if the list feels short, remember this: you've got at least one voice in your corner. I'm rooting for you. So if this message lifts your spirit, reminds you that you're not alone, and calls you into community, consider this message officially approved. Have a good day, everybody. Peace and blessings.